absolutely, absolutely. But you know, I'm healthy. I can't complain.
So how different was it without Michael out there?
I was different. You know, I'm used to him cracking jokes on the sideline, us having fun together. But you know, it is what it is.
You like that #1 starting role?
I do. Who wouldn't? Yeah, who wouldn't? Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Now, clearly, you guys were up 50-3 at one point, but they did outscore you 31-7 from their point on.
Right.
You guys are trying to build depth and consistency. Is that a little bit of a nitpicky problem?
I mean, if you want to nitpick, yeah. But I mean, as a team, we know what we're capable of, and we know what we can do, and that's why I said we know we can do a lot better. You know, we gave up a lot of points. Whether it was the starters in or not, we still gave them up as a team, and that's something we have to do better in.
You guys feel like the intensity sort of left you guys a little bit?
You know, guys were extremely excited to be in the game, but you know, like I said, we all make mistakes. You know, there's a few mistakes here and there, and they were able to capitalize on them. Good to go.
Best friend had a chance to see you play tonight as well with Michael coming into town.
Yeah.
When were you able to see him first? At halftime?
I noticed he was here. I mean, never mind, I ain't gonna say that, but I noticed he was here probably first quarter. I think I seen him. So yeah.
And did you get a chance? When was the first time you got a chance to talk with him during halftime after the game?
Yeah, halftime. He came. We was in the locker room talking. Then he came to the sideline. We were talking a little bit then.
There was a stat that Andy McNamara put out about 19 yards away from you passing Ahmad Rashad for 10th all-time in Oregon's rushing. It didn't happen tonight, though.
Right.
I mean, I know that the whole records are made to be broken, but wouldn't it have been cool to do it tonight in your last home opener?
It doesn't matter. It's a number. You know, if it's meant to be, I'll get there. There's 12 more games to go in this season, and that's plenty enough time to get there.
Can you talk about Marcus and the way he came out? I mean, he came out on fire there.
Yeah, he did.
Making all the right reads.
You know, Marcus is a great quarterback. He led this team down the field on that first drive like it was nothing, like he had been there before. But that's what you come to expect from him. That's the way he carries himself throughout practice. That's how he ran the team in practice. So him doing that in that game, it wasn't a surprise to any of us.
And that's why he won the job, right?
Right. You know, you see what the kid can do. I mean, it's hard to beat a kid like that.
What about the receivers? I mean, they all did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, you know.
Them and they were catching the ball.
Yeah, you know, the receivers made great blocks down the field. They caught the ball extremely well, ran great routes. So, you know, it was a good game. It was a pretty good game for offensively.
Did you feel like Arkansas State was, you know, like a step down athletically out there?
No, you know, they have a great team, you know, and they're great effort. We were just able to wear them down and get what we wanted eventually.
Kenjon, you've been around a couple teams here. Can you talk about the depth of this team, what you guys had offensively tonight, the number of guys that played?
You know, depth has always been a question, from a media standpoint. But after working with this team and being here for years, you know, we always know what we have. And that's why it's funny when you guys talk about our depth, we kind of laugh at it. Because, you know, you guys don't get to see us practice, and I mean, would be where it comes from, but we see each other practice all day, so we know what kind of depth we have at every position. You know, guys can come in and out of the game, and it's like we won't skip a beat, so depth is never really an issue for this team.
After a week like this, what's the goal? What's to work on going into next week?
Get back to ground zero and start working again. You know, start from the ground and work back up. Completely different team, completely different offense, completely different defense. So you have to go to prepare like you prepared for this week, and you know, as if it is the first game. It's our national championship every week. You know, every game is a championship game. That's kind of how you have to prepare for it. All right, no problem.